So far he's made two moves and both of them worked out.
And he's showing everybody this is how you survive with a short stack, relatively short stack,
Right, no
at this
double ups,
stage of the
just
tournament.
just making running plays and good catches, nickel and diming his way
That's true.
up to the 1 million mark. Jason Jen, this should be it. Time to take a stand. No action to you. Suited
And he
ace.
did announce
Give
his
me that
all in.
triangle.
There you go.
How do you say give me that triangle in Malaysia? Hmm.
Hmm. Give me triangle.
I mean,
No, he made the triangle symbol with his hands probably just to make it easier for the dealer to understand because of the right now players wearing face masks. It's really challenging
always
for
wearing face.
dealers to understand.
Yeah, you can't
I
read your
think John
lips.
Albert has enough stack to call this. I've seen him call with this kind of hands.
Well, you gotta think like
Players,
the guy's closing into the blinds. He doesn't have much of a stack left. I mean,
right?
he could have a bunch of king X hands, uh, and I don't know if John wants to race against eights or eights below. So some people would not want this trouble, but John has a read that he's ahead. Now, what are the merits of calling here versus isolating? Some would say, well, calling is enough to signify that you have something, but it's so small that Lester might join the party. Uh, John tried to isolate with a minimum re-raise,
Yes.
barely the minimum.
I don't think Lester's calling with Queen 3 suited here.
Let me
That's
figure this out. The blinds are 25.50, all in for 275. Shouldn't the min raise have been higher, like 500? I'm confused.
I think that's what Lester is clarifying also right now.
Yeah, so now they changed it. It's just a call. He did not put in enough for it to be a raise. Because you come in from 50, he puts in 275. You got to
Yes.
put in 500, and he did it. So
So
that will open the door for
that
Queen
was
Three Clubs.
yeah, you can see how Lester takes advantage of situations like
Yep.
this. That's a cheaper way of seeing the flop.
Yeah, I believe John missed a chance to isolate
That's
there, but he
true.
does have the button. But if both of them whiff, you risk getting outplayed. So let's see if John can sustain the leader. One player all in.
And call by Mr. Edoc on the big
Well, I
blind.
don't know where they're announcing this because there's still a hand to be played for a side pot between two
Yeah.
players. So we don't need
Lester first
action to
check.
slow down right
Flop
now.
is 10 of hearts, 2 of hearts, 2 of clubs.
There's the whiff I'm talking about.
Let's see the turn.
The option here is you want to check or you want to try to cooperate and take out the guy.
5 of hearts.
That
Lester
depends.
check.
Some players go for the throat. They don't cooperate. If you keep checking this, someone might want to try to steal it. But there's nothing to steal right now because they didn't create a side pot.
That's
So
true.
again, there's no reason to bet yet.
River, Queen of
And
Diamonds.
Lester
Maybe
will
I will
end
try
up.
to get some value. No.
Lester is not done yet. He's not yet. Lester will end up winning the
Queen
pot.
3 of clubs.
There you go.
That's what happens. You make a little miscalculation and the big blind gets in on the action, then goes check, 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 check all the way. And you were trying to bust a guy, but
That's
ended
true.
up adding a donation.
But well, it works to their favor also because had John Albert managed to isolate Lester, they would have chopped the pot.
Jason Zen,
It was a chop pot because the deuce paired. Last card was queen.
So he's saying